Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play some Suikoden 2, baby! Last time, we escaped from the, what's it called? The place that Victor had us captured in? I don't know what it's called, Mercenary Fort or something like that? Yeah, anyways, so we ran off to Ryubei Village, and we recruited, if you recall, the party of the circus performers, Bolgan, or Hodor, Rina and Eiley. Anyways, so with them, we shall head to the North Sparrow Pass, or as Rina likes to mistakenly call it, or maybe she does it on purpose, the North Swallow Pass. Yeah, I bet you love to call that bitch, this shit the Swallow Pass, don't you, bitch? Don't you? Anyway, off screen, between episodes, I did some fighting around the world, and I actually fought enough to get everybody to level 4, and it looks like Rina, Eiley, and Bolgan actually went up to level 5. Also, I got enough money to level up my weapons, so everybody has level 2 weapons now. I don't know why I'm even bothering showing off. Anyway, let's go to the North Swallow Pass. Yeah, I don't understand why she called it the North Swallow Pass unless they were literally trying to give it a sexual innuendo, which I'm fine with. Anyways, up ahead is the Highland border. There's also a rumor that a mist monster lives in there. No one is permitted to enter by order of the Mayor Annabelle of Muse. Mayor Annabelle, huh? Sounds hot. Please go back the way you came. Now, if you would have came here earlier, before you got the circus performers, they would have said that, and that would have been the end of your coming here. But now that we have this party, we have to get back. I mean, we have to go to Highland. What do you mean, get back? What are you talking about? You from Highland, son? Got our orders. Alright. Bust out them feminine wiles, Eiley. You got this. Come on. Can't you just bend the rules this once? Yeah. Flash them or something. Just do what you can't. Can't? Do what you can. Hodor! I don't think that's going to work, Hodor. I don't think that's going to work. Oh yeah. Ah, the kinky music is busted out. Mr. Captain, could we have a little talk? Huh? Come over here with me, if you would. I have something I want to show you. And the best scene in the game. No, not literally, but this scene is always very funny, and it even has a time-lapse black screen, so you don't even know how long it lasted, if you know what I'm saying. Go, but you have to promise to keep your mouth shut, okay? Whoa, what did you do to him, Rina? Never mind, I don't want to know. But of course. Rina, you did it. If this nice captain says we can go, then we should take him up on his kind offer. Joey is just so confused. He doesn't know what a woman could possibly do to charm a guard. Hint, hint. Rina, what did you do to him? Nothing. We just had an adult conversation, that's all. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hey, buddy. How was it? What? Hurry up and go. I just wanted to know how it was, bro. Fine. You don't want to let me know? How come only the captain? Oh, you wanted her to do a group job is what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, man. Rina. 2 for the price of 1. You could have had Eiley in on some of that action. Or something. I don't know. Whatever. It worked, whatever she did. I still want to know. Where's the extra cutscene that tells me what she just did to him off screen? I want to know. I just want to know. Like Joe says, I just want to know. And how come my sound sounds like it's like so far away from me right now? Is it just me? Maybe that's just what the sound sounds like. I'm just stupid. Don't worry about me. I'm just complaining about nitpicky type little things. Alright, this is the battle I've been wanting to fight. Cutrabbets. These guys drop some fantastic drops that you are definitely going to want to fight these guys until they drop them. Because this won't be the only time we pass through this pass. Haha, no pun intended. You don't have to grind off these... farm Cutrabbets right now if you don't want to. if we get lucky, oh man, I was gonna say maybe they'll drop the rune right now. Anyway, they have 2 rune drops actually. One rune drop that you can get from them is the technique rune. Now that rune is really awesome because it allows whoever you equip it to, and by the way, it's a weapon rune, so you can only put it on weapons. Whoever you equip it to, though, will sometimes when they attack get extra money, which is really nice at this point in the game because, as you can see, these enemies are not giving me shit in terms of potch. Oh, by the way, that's something I haven't pointed out in this game. I know I said it wasn't going to be too informative, but the difference between Suikoden 1 and 2, Suikoden 1 are called bits. In this game, it's called potch, which sounds a whole lot more disgusting, but, you know, what are you going to do? You want to collect bits or you want to collect potch? Click that potch. Potch must be some sort of currency that I'm just not aware of. I mean, bits, shaving a haircut, 2 bits. I mean, I've heard that song, but never heard any song involving the words potch. No, I can't think of anything. I can't even think of where I've ever heard the word potch other than this game, for that matter. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there watching this LP can let me know what the hell is potch. I mean, if it's some kind of currency somewhere, you could just let me know where this currency originates from. That'd be cool. But anywho, those Cutrabbets, as I was saying before, they drop 2 different types of runes. The technique rune and the other rune that they drop that is really cool, the one you're going to want to have them drop for sure, is the double beat rune. Now, the double beat rune is probably one of the best runes in the entire game to even have, and the only enemy that drops it are these bastard-ass Cutrabbets at the beginning of the game, and you will not see Cutrabbets ever again once you get too far into the game. Kinda sucks, I know, but it's just the way it is, and things will never be the same. And apparently they drop creamy stew as well, because that's what I just got. I got some creamy stew. Sounds disgusting. But anywho, the double beat rune, what it does is it allows whatever character you equip it on to attack twice on his turn, so that's pretty awesome. And if you really want to kick some ass with this game, it's highly recommended that you get at least a few double beat runes, or if you're a fucking crazy man and you have the most time in the world that you ever wanted, whatever, you got all the time in the world, that's what I meant to say. Got more creamy stew, damn it. But you could farm Cutrabbets until you get 6 double beat runes, so you can have enough for a whole party's worth, which I guess that sounds like fun, but the fighting that many battles does not sound like fun, because the percentage drop of them dropping it is like 2%, I think Lucajin said. I don't know the exact percent, but she said it, so I was like, oh wow, only 2%. That's pretty low. I knew it was pretty low, I just didn't know it was 2%, which means for every 2 Cutrabbets you kill, or I mean 100 Cutrabbets you kill, you might get 2. Maybe, if you're lucky enough. And I think, damn it, I went the wrong way. Damn it. I knew I should have fucking did like a practice run, and I even watched Lucajin play this earlier too, and I still didn't remember to go the right way. I'll be honest, I didn't watch her whole episode today. I actually just listened to it because I was at work, so I didn't have really time to be watching the video and listening to it. I was kind of working, but I was listening to her commentary, and I was just kind of making sure I was knowledgeable about the next area. It's really nice to be following along with her LP because it's leaving me kind of like knowledgeable about what I'm about to do in the next episode, so I don't exactly have to like bust out my guide for the episode. I can just go off of what I just heard. I'm pretty good at retaining information, like short-term memory. So somebody tells me something or talks about something and I was actually paying attention, then I'm pretty good at regurgitating something similar. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm pretty good at paraphrasing, if you couldn't tell. Point is, I'm glad I'm following Lucajin's LP. I mean, just because it's helping me be able to do my own LP of this game. And that's the treasure chest I've been waiting for, because the reason why I didn't buy any new armor for Ryu back in Ryube Village, because I knew that brass armor was coming up soon. Why waste my money on some other kind of armor when I knew I was going to get me some brass armors? One thing I didn't point out earlier when in this dungeon is I passed by that fountain that I walked by and it healed me when I talked to it. That's actually like the perfect spot in this place, or just in the game period, if you want to do some level grinding. Now, it's not recommended that you level grind too much at this point. You can level grind for a few levels just to make things a little bit easier on yourself. It'd be pretty smart to get to about level 7 before you get all the way through this place, for obvious reasons. I mean, dungeon, boss, come on. I mean, am I really spoiling anything by saying we're in a dungeon and we're about to fight a boss? I mean, if that spoils anything, then I'm sorry, but Seriously? RPGs. Dungeon boss. Dungeon boss. That's the rules. That's how it goes. And I told you in Suikoden 2, they do a better job at having a boss for each dungeon as well. I remember, like, if you remember in Suikoden 1, there's a lot of areas which were just kind of just areas. And then at the end, just something happens and there's no boss. And it's kind of like, why did they do that? Why couldn't they have been a little bit more... I mean, if in the case of being too cliche to have a boss at the end, I wanted a boss at the end. I went through a whole dungeon. Why did I not get fulfilled by defeating something large and ominous that makes me feel like I'm a badass and makes me feel accomplished for going through a whole dungeon? I mean, most of the times, you know, it's a story-related thing you're doing, so it's not a big deal. But still, I like the fulfillment of getting to the end of the place and beating a boss. I mean, that's just the thing, man. Even if it is just a mist monster, or a giant rat, or a giant dragon, or some other stuff that I don't really want to talk about because I might spoil some later things. Not that I really give a shit about spoilers, but, you know how it is. I don't like talking about stuff too far ahead in the game that's story related. I like to let it come as it may so I can react a little bit better. I think there's one more treasure chest in this place, and I think it might be after the next area. Anyway, there's a save point here, and usually when you see a save point in this Suikoden, for sure, right after this, you're probably going to fight a boss. Now, personally, you know what? I'm going to be on the safe side because I'm not level 7 like I told you recommended you should be, so I'm going to save it. There is a chance that I'm going to suck at this. There's a very good chance that I'm going to suck at this. Because the boss here, actually, before I get to him... Oh, wow. One step? Seriously, game? One step? It's fine. Maybe this will give me another level up. I just wanted to save it just in case. Not a big deal. Luckily, Joey and Ryu have this Unite attack, because otherwise, battles like this one with these 6 freaking bandits are really hard, because they'll just deal out tons of damage on your ass because there's so many of them attacking you. Anyway, before I get too much further here, I want to heal everyone full just to have it, but I also want to give these fire attacks to different people. Let's see. Let's give Eiley these and the wooden shoes. Yeah, we'll give her over the wooden shoes. The wooden shoes suck. And we'll give the firewall to... Let's give it to Ryu. He doesn't need those boots right now. I know extra defense is nice right now, but I don't really care. Anyways, I just wanted to equip those because the boss here, hint hint, is gonna be weak to fire. I'm getting a bad feeling. Ryu, here it comes. What is it, you ask? Well, ask and ye shall receive. What was rumored to be upon this mountain? What was rumored to be upon this mountain? A misty monster of doom. And lo and behold, what you talk about is what you get. So let's bust out all our fire attacks that we just decided we were going to use. Actually, with them, I think I'm going to use this Unite attack so you guys can see what the Unite attack looks like for them. But just know that Bolgan will go unbalanced when you use their Unite attack, and you'll see that right away. But anyways, I'm going to use up these scrolls that I got. These scrolls are... Actually, these aren't... They don't have these in Suikoden 1, did they? No, they don't. Basically, the scrolls are just elemental attacks that you'll normally see on a rune, but the scrolls will allow you to have them like equipped in your inventory and let anybody use them. Scrolls are kind of rare in this game for the most part until way later in the game when you recruit somebody who can actually make them. But that's like so much later in the game, it's almost useless at that point. In fact, I won't even say almost, it is useless at that point, unless you really love using scrolls. Point is, you're better off just using the rune that actually does the fire spells, equaling the fire rune. Obviously, we don't really have much choice of runes right now, but... actually, I didn't even say this, did I? No, I didn't. What's her name? Rina actually has a fire rune equipped, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, she does. So, go all out. Use up your runes. And I'm going to go ahead and use everyone. Just go flaming arrows on this shit. I watched Lucajin do this earlier. She did not go flaming everything like I am. She definitely was just more using what was at her disposal normally. I pretty much got lucky and set this up to the point where I've got everybody doing flame attacks. And this battle's going to be over in no time flat. I'll tell you that much. They definitely made this first boss weak to fire on purpose because they knew you were going to have a bunch of fire spells on your hands. They're like, let's just make them weak to fire, so they'll use the runes. Like when they use one rune, it'll at least look like they're doing a good amount of damage. And wow, did I kill him already? Whoa! I don't think I've ever killed him before he changed forms, because actually he's supposed to change forms when you... Wow. I'm impressed by myself right there. That was crazy awesome. That was scary. You were right, Rina. It's a good thing Ryu and his friend were with us. It sure was. Ryu and I couldn't have handled it alone either. That's probably true, because if we didn't have the runes or they didn't have our power, you never know what could have happened. Hold on! Hold on! Let's get going. I think we're just about there. Oh, is that right? Well, Rina, you're not wrong, that's for sure. I think we have one more screen to go, and I'm pretty sure I was correct about there being one more treasure here. Damn, the sound is fucked up on my headphones. I can't even hear the sound effects. There they goes. Now I hear the sound effects just fine. Freaking game. Stop being such a douche, game. Oh, God. So many wolves, so little time. I was kind of surprised I haven't got the let go option on any of these battles yet. Normally... I won't say normally. I don't know. In Suikoden 1, it seemed like you get the let go option so fast that you were just running away from battles non-stop. And I think the last treasure's over here to the right. And I'm correct. It is a feathered hat. Ooh, a feathered hat. Would have come in handy during a boss battle. Guess we'll just equip it to... Ryu... Wait, how... Why am I forgetting how to do equipment? I'm thinking like Suikoden 1. Yeah, you guys probably already noticed that the inventory is way different from Suikoden 1. The fact that not each character has their own inventory. I mean, they do in a sense, but it's nowhere near the same kind of setup. Like, basically you have a group inventory and you have each person's own inventory with their equipment, and they can each hold 3 items. And those 3 items can either be like healing perishables, scrolls, or obviously accessories. They're basically accessory slots that you can fill with multiple different things. It's kind of a... I think there's a lot better way that they set it up. The first game, I don't know, I just didn't like the fact that you had to carry like key items and things like that in each person's individual inventory. I thought that was a little bit of overkill. This game did a lot better job at the inventory, I think. Anyways, I believe we have now crossed through the Swallow Pass, as I like to call it. Or I should say, as Rina likes to call it. Just a little further north and we should see Kyaro town. Come on, Ryu. Let's do this. So that's where we part company. Oh, Eily sounds so sad. Don't worry, Eily. We'll meet again one day. Maybe. If you're ever in Kyaro town. So yeah, if you literally just go straight north from the mountain, you'll reach the town of Kyaro. I don't know if it's Kyaro or Kyaro. I always have said Kyaro. Like I said, I'm always going to pronounce things that I've always pronounced like the way I've always pronounced them my entire life. So don't expect me to pronounce things the correct way. I'm not Japanese. Sorry. Anyway, we finally made it back, Ryu. Wow, so this is your hometown. It's really nice. She did not say hometown. I know. She just said town. This is where we say goodbye. It was fun traveling with you. It sure was. Wish I could have seen what you were doing back there, oh, I don't know. So where do you live? Maybe we could drop by next time we're in town. Damn right you will. I'll be glad to receive you, if you got it, I mean. Well, my house is to the north where the road ends, and Rio's house is off to the west. Key, those are notes for you to take so you can know where to go right now. Just take a left at that path. Okay, thanks. See you later. Hodor! Later, Hodor. Alright, so... should we do what Joey says and go home? Ryu, that leader of the mercenaries has got me worried. I'm going straight home. Nanami's probably waiting, so you should go home too. But be careful, okay? I'll see you later. Alright, so we are back home in our town, our hometown of Kyaro. If we go to this left path, we can actually go to Ryu's house and go home. But we're not going to do that right now. We're actually going to look around the town for a minute here and see what this place has to offer. Oh yeah, the Unicorn Brigade is actually from the town of Kyaro, if you wasn't already given away by the story. So the people around here think the whole Unicorn Brigade was wiped out. They have no idea that Ryu and Joey are even alive. Yeah, what can I do for you, huh? You're Genkaku's boy. Yeah, thanks for telling me something important, old lady. Now, one thing I haven't been doing so far is talking to every NPC like I did in Suikoden 1. And the biggest reason for that is because there's so many more NPCs in this game than there are in Suikoden 1. It's ridiculous. Like, there's literally someone everywhere in this game. Huh? Wait, hey, it's Ryu, traitor's villain. My son is dead because of you. I'll see you hanged for this. Bitch? What do you know about me? You don't know me. They think, see, people around here actually think that Ryu and Joey were traitors. Seeing as how we got away and jumped off the cliff. Even though people think we're dead, Raud, pretty much, you can assume that Raud and Prince Luca, if he got involved, were the ones that pinned the whole surprise attack on Joey and Ryu. What are you doing here? You should take Nanami and run far, far away. Oh, I can't buy things? Well, you're just... Oh, never mind. You just had to talk to him twice. My fault. What can we buy here? We could buy a few things. Nothing that I really want to spend my money on, though. Definitely not going to waste my money on gloves and cheat guards. Garbage and more garbage is what I like to call those. Yeah, that's a big deal there. Now, in this game, just like with Suikoden 1, you definitely want to check every shop you come across for the same reason that you wanted to check every shop you came across in the first game, to fill up your shop in your castle for later in the game. I know this is all sounding like spoilers, but come on. I think you know the formula of Suikoden if you're watching me play this. Seriously? Okay, anyways. Who's this little kid? How dare you show your face here? You won't get away with this. Bitch, you want to see me about something, little kid? Psh, smack you around with my tonfa. You don't want none. But anyways, so we're back here at home. What are these gossiping ladies talking about? You know it's going to be something cool. He was in the army, but now they say he was an enemy spy. I wonder why. That boy had everything money could buy. What? It looks like he's ever... What? What? What is happening? They're talking shit on us, aren't they? Oh, I see. Anyways, I think there's one more place we can check out, and I believe it is this one? Is this it? Is this what? Oh, whoa. Okay, now where I was looking. I don't know, I'm wasting a lot of time here. Come on now. Is there anywhere else I really want to look around here? I don't really want to talk to everyone like I already said. I thought there was an appraisal shop here. And I still think there is one, but I think I overlooked it. But I don't really care. Anyways, so besides going to the left side of town to get to to Ryu's house, you can go to this north side of town to go to Joey's house. And I think if you go to Joey's house right now... Oh. Wait, what? You actually get to see this right now? Well then, I guess you don't believe me. That's right. Once you were my unworthy son, but no longer. From this day on, you are no longer an Atreides. What? Why won't you believe what I say? I'm your son, aren't I? Or is this blood in my veins? It hurts to look at you, Joey. I can't recognize someone who's committed treason as a member of the Atreides clan. Oh no. Not Joey! Hey, come! I don't think I should have did this part. I don't think Lucajin got to this part, but that's alright. Let's just see what happens here. Goodbye, big brother. You're not my big brother anymore. Goodbye, Joey. Oh, man. Just getting disowned. Please, mother! Let me see her! Let me talk to my mother! This is some fucked up shit, man. You lie! You lie! Stop! Let me go! I want to go see my mother! It's fucked up, man. Now, I don't think we get involved with this. I think... Oh, wow. To be honest, I've never done that before. Huh. I've definitely seen that scene, but I didn't know that if you go north, you see that scene and go outside. Wow, that's very weird. Okay. Well, I mean, you're required to go home right now and see if Nanami's home. But when we get there, will she be just fine? Or will there be a squirrel thrown into our plans? Find out next time on Let's Play Suikoden 2. Peace.